Steak is a classic and delicious main dish that can shine on various occasions with its rich flavors and appeal. However, beyond the perfect steak, the choice of side dishes is equally important as it adds depth and visual appeal to the meal. Today, we will explore how to cook steak and discuss the pros and cons of different side dishes, including classic roasted potatoes and asparagus preparation methods. Let's get started. Conversation 1. Hey Alex, I'm going to make steak tonight and need your expert advice. What's your secret to getting that perfect sear? Hey Sarah! The elusive perfect sear. It's all about starting with a hot pan and letting the steak come to room temperature first. Also, don't forget to pat it dry with paper towels. Good tip! Actually, I've always wondered, should I wash the steak before cooking it? I heard some people say it's necessary, but I'm not so sure. Washing steak is actually a big no-no. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but washing meat can spread bacteria around your kitchen. Just give it a good pat down with paper towels to remove excess moisture. That helps create a beautiful crust when you sear it. Really? I had no idea. What should I do if I'm worried about germs on the meat? Well, you're right to think about safety. Just keep things clean. Handle raw meat with clean hands and make sure to clean any surfaces or utensils it touches. Also, store meat in the fridge at or below 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, until you're ready to cook. And don't forget to clean up right after. So, no water and lots of cleaning. Got it. What about seasoning? How should I season the steak before cooking? Seasoning is where you can get creative. A simple rub of salt and black pepper is classic. If you're feeling fancy, try adding some garlic powder or herbs like rosemary. Just make sure you season right before cooking to keep the flavors locked in. Sounds delicious. How long should I sear each side for that perfect medium rare? For medium rare, aim for 2 to 3 minutes per side. And if you want to impress, add a pat of butter and some garlic to the pan and spoon the melted butter over the steak as it cooks. It'll make the steak even richer and more flavorful. Wow, butter and garlic? That sounds amazing. I'll definitely try that. Thanks for the tips, Alex. I'll let you know how it turns out. You're welcome, Sarah. Enjoy your steak night. Can't wait to hear how it goes. Just remember, cooking is all about having fun and experimenting. Conversation 2. Hey, Jake, my parents are coming over for dinner, and I want to impress them with a great steak. I'm thinking of making some delicious side dishes to go with it. Any suggestions? Hi, Emma. That sounds like a fantastic idea. A great steak can be even better with the right sides. What kind of side dishes are you considering? I love potatoes, but should I go with roasted potatoes or mashed potatoes? Oh, that's a tough choice. Both are delicious, but they offer different vibes. Roasted potatoes are crispy on the outside and fluffy inside, which adds a nice texture contrast to the steak. Mashed potatoes, on the other hand, are creamy and smooth, which can be really comforting. That's true. I love roasted potatoes for their crunch, but I also enjoy the creaminess of mashed potatoes. Do you have a preference? Personally, I lean towards roasted potatoes. I love how they get those golden edges, and the flavor intensifies when you roast them. Plus, you can add some herbs, like rosemary or thyme for extra flavor. Good point. I might go with roasted potatoes then. But what about the vegetables? I was thinking of adding asparagus. Any tips on how to prepare it so it tastes the best? Asparagus is a great choice. To keep it at its best, Try roasting it with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. You can even add a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese towards the end of roasting for a cheesy touch. Just be careful not to overcook it. 2 to 3 minutes in a hot oven should do the trick. That sounds delicious. I've heard that you can also steam asparagus, but I'm not sure how that compares to roasting. Steaming is another good method if you prefer a lighter, crisper texture. It preserves more of the fresh flavor, but it doesn't get that roasted depth. If you're going for maximum flavor, roasting is usually the way to go. I think I'll stick with roasting then. Roasted asparagus with a bit of Parmesan sounds perfect. I guess I'll go with roasted potatoes and asparagus for the sides. Sounds like a fantastic choice. The steak will pair really well with those sides. I'm sure your parents will be impressed. Enjoy your cooking, Emma. Will do. Talk soon. And thanks again. Okay, that's all for today's practicing. Hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.